Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. I'm pushing the wrong buttons this morning. Hang on with me here. Hopefully, your Saturday's off to a great start. We are 1 week after Record Store Day 2024, and I'm almost recovered, almost completely. What a fun couple of days here at the store that was last weekend, starting Friday with that surprise Taylor Swift announcement, carrying through Saturday to a great record store day. And then Sunday was just kind of a blur as we were still kind of moving through the weekend on autopilot. But it was a great weekend, and I wanted to take a moment to make sure and thank everyone again for coming out that did. You guys are why we do this, and it was a blast here at the store. And hopefully you got everything you wanted, and the stuff that everybody wants, like that. What the heck? The Chapel Roan, for example, we only got one of. I guess there was a lot of stores that only got one. That is a highly sought after item. And man, that's up there on Discogs already. But I've been getting calls on that and a few of the other things. And unfortunately, the really limited run stuff is gone, as they said it would be, because it's the nature of Record Store Day. But there's a few other of the things floating around out there, and we'll talk about some of them here in just a couple of minutes. I was looking at cloudy skies outside not too long ago. We had a little thunderstorm roll through as we were waking up this morning in the mid-Michigan area, but I see sunshine now, and it's going to get a little warm, so hopefully that'll carry through. But looks like a great day to be doing some stuff if the rain can hold off. Let's see. Let's do some quick hellos, and then we'll get to some stuff. Jennifer saying good morning, and good morning to you, as well as Gary and Doogie. Check Doogie's stuff out. Betty from Toledo saying hi. Cloudy there. Yeah, a little on and off here. Jeff, good morning to you, as well as Pat saying good morning. It's a blue sky indeed. Derek checking in saying good morning. Good morning, sir, as well. And Dan, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. Mike checking in, getting ready to have day 3. Oh, that's right. Got the big stuff going on in the Big D today. With the NFL draft. Enjoy yourself out there. I saw some crowds, some pictures. So that could be a fun one, but good to have you here this morning. Karen, hey there, Karen. Hopefully everything's going well with you. So as I mentioned, Record Store Day, doing very well here at the store. And Jim, hey, Jim, checking in. I forgot to mention Jim. We drew his name with the third of the prize drawings, and he won that Marshall promo album. I did notify him. I just forgot to post on that. In fact, I realized this morning I forgot to post up some pictures from Record Store Day. It's been that kind of a week, so I'll get around to doing that this weekend. We'll put an album up on Facebook at the very least, celebrating everybody. We took some pictures that day, and it was kind of cool. So, but thanks again to everyone that bopped out on that day. And now to answer your next big question, and I know what that question is. The answer is no, I don't know when the Black Friday list is coming out. So give it some time. We'll get to that very, very shortly. Okay, let's get to a few new releases, and then we'll talk a little bit about the Record Store Day leftover stuff, and then a few other things, and we'll see what we got going on here. Big releases from yesterday. One of the biggest was the new St. Vincent album. It's called All Born Screaming. We have got the indie exclusive red vinyl version of this. I think we got 3 copies of this left in the store. Hearing some good stuff about this. I haven't listened. I know I probably should, and I'll get around to it. Checking it out online. But we do have some of these available on the red vinyl if anybody is interested in that new St. Vincent. Thought at first that this was going to be a bootleg, but it appears to be an official release from Tesla, 5-man London Jam. The hype sticker says it's a brand new live concert album from Tesla. 2 LPs on colored vinyl celebrating the 30th anniversary of Tesla's 5-man acoustical jam. Features Signs, Love Songs, and What You Give, plus the first ever live performance of California's Summer Song, plus 9 more. So this is a new Tesla release. We got 1 copy of this left on the shelf for you Tesla fans. Hey, Tesla, are you guys watching? Tesla liked a picture from our Facebook feed the other day. You guys out there, man? Thanks. It seemed to be the real Tesla. Okay, on to some reissues. This does not seem possible, but I suppose it is. The 40th anniversary of Pyromania It's a Def Leppard's Pyromania. So we got a couple different versions of this, and we can get more copies of each of these if these go this weekend. The first is the 40th anniversary edition on 180 gram black vinyl gatefold. It's the original remastered album plus a second LP containing unreleased versions of some songs from there. So this one is a double LP. This one coming in actually not too far, like $2 under, is the Abbey Roads half-speed mastering version of the original album. So it's remastered, but this is the half-speed for that extra little bit of vinyl quality and stuff out there. One more good morning. Hey, Cato. Good to see you this morning, Katie. Thanks. Good talking to you. So 40th anniversary of Pyromania. And normally I do this kind of stuff on the podcast when we're talking with Steve. But since I've got a couple of those, I thought I'd break out and show you. Yeah, this is the original copy, my original copy of Pyromania from 40 years ago now, I suppose. And I always forget about this, but stored in the back of that, I have got my original WRIF Def Leppard baby sticker. One of the reasons I got into radio. The RF sticker that they used to give out at concerts. But more importantly, you guys can see this or not. This is a ticket stub from when I saw Pyromania back in the date on this is Wednesday, June 15th, 1983 at the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. So Brass Ring presents Def Leppard, and I don't know who the upper or the opening act was on this, but I saved my ticket stub. Does anyone want to feel a little aged pain here and guess what the ticket price was in June of 1983 to see Def Leppard at Joe Louis Arena? A whopping $11 to go see. Yeah. So there you have it. Stop by and get that 40th anniversary. Make me feel even older. But yeah, I'm glad I saved those. But I got a few things like that. Yeah, Brass Ring, Pat. Bring on the memories. Okay. A few other new-ish releases. The Pearl Jam Record Store Day version is gone, but we do have that black vinyl version that was released, you know, the day before Record Store Day. So I've got a few copies of that. The brand new Pearl Jam Dark Matter left for you guys too. A couple of the Record Store Day, let's see, reissues. Well, I'll get to the other Record Store Day. We've got some more copies of the Noah Kahan, I Am. That was a hot one. So we do, I think, 2 or 3 copies of that left. And somebody on YouTube commented that they were looking for the Noah Kahan Busy Hat. I got a couple copies of that back in the store now as well, if you need to. So, Tyler, let's see here. Rick saying greetings from Grand Rapids, and Tyler chiming in. Yeah, that's $35 in today's money. That's pretty much it. Hey, speaking of Taylor Swift, because we were, right? Well, we always have to be. That's by contract. We're supposed to be mentioning Taylor Swift in every single broadcast we do. Did get restocked on the Tortured Poets department, and we have all 4 copies, 4 variants, the Tortured Poets, the black ink, the ghosted white, the beige, whatever, parchment beige, and the smoke gray. So plenty of copies of those back on the shelf. The thing is that does not come with the letter that was last week's deal. So come and gone on that. Let's see. Katie checked in here. Let's see. She checked on the Orville Peck tickets for Detroit. Cheapest is $64. Wow. It goes up there a little bit. DK from GB. Good morning, sir. How are you? And Katie's chiming in. Says hi, by the way. Can't be on there. Okay. Hey, speaking of Katie, you guys know Katie. Katie is checking in here. She is our daughter. This other reissue came in. And check this out. Yes, I got a copy of this to open for the store for quality control purposes. They might be giants at one point. Let's see. I'm thinking in the this is 2005. I thought it was a little bit earlier than this, but they started putting out a couple of kids albums, and hopefully they're going to reissue Science down the line. But this is there. Here come the ABCs, and make no mistake, this is a kids album. My kids, back when this came out, we had this on compact disc. They listened to the heck out of this. They loved this one. It was a great way for them to start. Well, I mean, very young. You know, Katie was there too, and Jimmy, but as well. But Yeah, here come the ABCs. This one is on clear vinyl. One copy of it left in the store. If you've got kids now and you want to have some fun with them and listen to They Might Be Giants, which are pretty much a kids group, it seems like most of the time. But this is a great album, and it's a good one for kids if you want to get your kids into the ABCs and listening to They Might Be Giants at the same time. One copy left in the store. I've got a couple more coming next week if that one runs out. So check them out when you get a chance. That was such a fun memory with the kids. AJ, he's coming in for the St. Vincent. Oh yeah, we're mentioning too AJ from 8-Armed Killer. They have a show tonight in Bay City. Look for 8-Armed Killer on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else you find great stuff. YouTube, go check AJ out, and we'll see you when you pop in for the St. Vincent. But yeah, check out 8-Armed Killer, guys. Okay, a couple of other RSD stuff back in stock. And a few that were left in. Out of all the albums we had on Saturday a week ago, I think we've got like 20 left, which is the definition of a good record store day. So let's see here. This one was PD. I'm not sure why or how we got an extra one of these in, but we got one more copy of the PD RSD album in. We also got a restock of a couple of the Foghat Permission to Jam. This is not old Foghat. This is old Foghat. You know what I mean? Recorded in 1973. So double LP of Foghat performing live. I got to see, speaking of concerts, I got to see Foghat in, oh heck, it's not a happy story for Foghat, but I got to, where in the world? It had to be the early 90s. They were playing a bar in Marquette, and I was working there as a DJ, but I was dormant that night. Yeah, Foghat came through. One other record store day. One of these opened up for quality control purposes. We got a copy of the Rocky Horror Show. This is the demo tape. It's not the stuff you're used to. This is actually just Richard O'Brien and a couple of other nameless voices singing through the songs. Actually, a demo tape as they were shopping around for the musical version of Rocky Horror in London, trying to land a venue. And so they had this audio tape of just showing them what the songs were all about that led to them landing this. And that's what this is, the rediscovered and restored audio version of those demo tapes from Rocky Horror. Listen to that the other day. It's got some narration from O'Brien on there talking about what it is. Very cool stuff if you are a Rocky Horror fan. Damn it. One other one. We've got the Willie Nelson Part 2, Volume 2 from the 90th birthday party. And we still have a copy of Volume 1 in the store as well. So if you Willie fans want to pick them both up, this is the last copy of each of those that we'll have here in the store from that historic Willie Nelson 90th birthday concert. Okay, let's see here. Savino, Rick checking in one more time. Foghat, Blue Oyster Cult, Montrose at the Lansing Ice Arena in 73. And I doubt the tickets were even $11 at that point, weren't they, Rick, on there? So, okay, I think we are going to wrap it up. I was normally say I'll get the lava lamp percolating, but I think the bulb burnt out on 2 of them. How is that possible? I think we overused them. So lava lamp will just be sitting here, but the turntable will be spinning all day here at the Wasteland. Believe it or not, also Blue and the Dude are hanging out with me today. So they're both here. And you can stop by and see him. $4 for that concert. Wow. Just to think, man, we get to see those bands at that time for that price. But that was a lot of money back then. So, but yeah, we will be here until 6 p.m. today, Saturday, if you're keeping track after the fact. Sunday, tomorrow, doors are open. Normal times, 12 noon until 4 p.m. Closed on Monday and Tuesday per normal, to recharge, and then back at it again next Wednesday. Get us a chance. Check us out online, radiowastelandrecords.com. The new release show returns this afternoon. I didn't get a chance to do it last week, but we will have one up and running this afternoon. And then don't forget the podcast, Two Guys Talking About Records, with my good buddy Steve Carlson on Sunday evenings, wherever you find podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, I guess, on there too, as well as our YouTube channel. This week, I believe we're talking about Holy Grails and what we have, what we don't have yet, and just the general general look and feel of where we're trying to go with those. So check the podcast out as well. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, do all the stuff that YouTube asks you to do to make a channel stay happy. So, all right, you folks have a great rest of weekend. Get out, enjoy yourself, and get some sunshine in if you're in the mid-Michigan area before the rain clouds come through again. But if you want to stop on by and see us. We'll be here spinning. Again, you folks have a great one, and we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland. Thanks so much for being here.